Okay, I guess we can get started here. Our next speaker is going to be talking about artificial intelligence in the English language in post-colonial period, and our presenter is Khalid. A little bit of introduction about him. Khalid is a seasoned training leader and editorial specialist with over 20 years of experience spanning higher education and research projects. He serves as a joint director of training at Bangladesh Open University, where he has organized and facilitated seminars, managed multi-stakeholder research initiatives, and overseen budgeting and human resource planning. And as senior editor, copy editor for the Journal Incubator at the University of Lethbridge, handling peer review workflows, copy editing, and publication processes. With deep expertise in technical writing, software development, lifecycle documentation, and digital publishing technologies like XML, HTML, Git, GitHub, Wix, etc. Khaled combines strong interpersonal skills with commitment to equity, diversity, and inclusion to deliver clear, accurate, and impactful communications. So Khaled, whenever you're ready, can get started. Thank you.
Thank you. I'm ready and I'm sharing my screen, I think.
Yep, we can see it.
I already shared, but I cannot see the screen.
Okay, it is good we can see it.
Can you see?
Yeah, we can see it from our end.
Okay, but I cannot see other thing. You can
Okay,
see,
just
okay.
click, Khalid, just click on at the top bars, you see Zoom meeting, the screen, then you see your screen. Then you can be able to click on that.
So this screen doesn't go or what? You need to stop this screen. That is, your screen is there. So
Enki, can you stop it? You're the host.
I think Yulia is sharing the screen.
it's okay now? Can you see?
Yeah, we can see it.
Okay. So thank you. Thank you very much. I'm Khalid. I'm a PhD student at the University of Lethbridge in CSPT and housed in Department of English. I'll talk about artificial intelligence, the English language in the post-colonial period. And I will refer to Bangladesh because my research aligns with the country and its culture and language. Bangladesh is a former colonial country and it serves as a good example. Okay. I'll discuss mainly 3 points: the impact of artificial intelligence on English language, comparison between the dominance of artificial intelligence and the dominance of colonial empire, safeguarding from the dominance of artificial intelligence. So, point one, if we start the history of artificial intelligence from GPT-1, that is Generative Pre-trained Transformer 1, it was launched in June 2018, and GPT-4 was launched in March 2023. And artificial intelligence has been popular since 2022 with the introduction of GPT 3.5. I'm mentioning this information because I wish to inform you that the history of artificial intelligence, especially GPT, is relatively short. Yet it has a significant impact. Artificial intelligence is growing exponentially, the advancement is fast, and impact is broad. People develop models using data from Nigerian English, British English, South Asian English, Canadian English, and other English varieties from around the world. The output is typically US English. Most people don't care about the variety of English they are using. They care about information. People use artificial intelligence as tool to understand a topic or topics or generates text and so forth. Whether artificial intelligence explains or generates text, it generates American English. Now my second point. Second point is the comparison between the dominance of artificial intelligence and the dominance of colonial empire. I'll present colonialism through the map of Bangladesh. Bangladesh has two major rivers. One is Jamuna, another is Ganges. Rabindranath Tagore, a Bangla poet, a Nobel laureate, described the flow of the two rivers, Ganges and Jamuna, like Bangla and English. During the British period, the British were the colonizer, and their language was English. The people of Bengal was colonized, and their language was Bangla. The relationship between the British and the people of Bengal was unequal. Though the power was uneven, there was a cultural exchange between the British and the people of Bengal, between Bangla and English. There was an exchange. And Bangla words enter into English, and English words enter into Bangla language. Like Bangla to English, like Banglo, shampoo, typhoon, polo, coat, loot, pandit, dinghi, chutney, kamarband, chokidar, khaki, Jagannath. These are words entered into English language. I thought Jagannath was not a popular word. But I see Canadians use the word Jagannath when they speak about the strength of their energy and economic power. I heard from Daniela Smith, the Alberta Premier. She spoke this word, quote, Canada, we have the potential to be the energy and economic juggernaut. Likewise, if you ask a Bangladeshi student what the Bengali meaning of court, judge, magistrate, interview, you will find the students are confused because they use this word as Bangla words. In the post-colonial period, you'll find Bangladeshi food in the colonial period, in the United Kingdom. So there was an exchange of food, ideas, culture, and language during the colonial period. So in the colonialism or culture in the colonial period was bidirectional or hybrid because there was an interaction between the two language speakers. Now, the dominance of artificial intelligence. AI functions more like the Mississippi. The map of Mississippi depicts a very unique geography. If you look at the map of the Mississippi, you'll find all the rivers in the Mississippi basins flows into the Mississippi River, providing a single outlet to the Gulf of Mexico. None of the water flows back to its tributaries and washes everything to the Gulf of Mexico. Today, we are communicating with machine intelligence, and they have influenced our language, changing our vocabularies. Computer system works as they're designed. They can extract data or take all other varieties, but they are meant to reproduce one type of English by default. AI influences the whole of mankind. The process is one way. Artificial intelligence has no cultural exchange. Quote, there is no cultural exchange between artificial intelligence and human beings. The flow is unidirectional. AI absorbs, models, replicates human input, and it does not offer culture in return. GPT, ChatGPT. Okay. Now, if we look at the figure, we can see the hybridity during the colonial period, where the interaction between Bangla and English language happens and emerges a multi-dimensional culture. But if I look at the right side of the figure, we see Mississippi symbolizes the homogenization. It takes different inputs like its river basin. It takes English varieties from Canada, from USA, Europe, and Asia. It makes one thing out and homogenizes as an uniform product, erasing uniqueness of local culture and languages. Now my third point. Oh, sorry. Something I have an example for that. Like governments like Bangladesh believes artificial intelligence is progress and development. And they encourage young people to train themselves in AI because they believe artificial intelligence is the only way to progress and AI is the next stage. The risk is Bangladeshi English is becoming endangered and this variety of English is about to die. Now my third point, safeguarding linguistic diversity and cultural heritage. I questioned Copilot. Whatever English variety artificial intelligence works, the output is US English. Am I correct? Copilot responded, quote, yes, for the most AI models, the default output tends to follow the US English conventions, including spelling, punctuation, and phrasing. However, AI can adapt to different variety of English depending on user's preference, query, and regional setting. For example, if a user consistently uses British English spelling, the AI might naturally adjust its responses to match that style. Would you like me to maintain a specific English variety for our conversation? Unquote. The same question I asked to ChatGPT, like whatever English variety artificial intelligence works, the output is US English. Am I correct? ChatGPT respond, quote, yes, you are correct. That default output of English in most AI models, including mine, is in US English. unless specified otherwise. This includes spelling, grammar, punctuation, convention. However, I can switch to other variety like British English, Australian English. If you prefer that, let me know. I will adjust my responses accordingly. Unquote. So there should be a conversation, developing policy that combines both top-down and bottom-up approaches should safeguard linguistic diversity and cultural heritage. Policy should include extensive awareness program for the general public as well as for parents, teachers, students, educator, curriculum developer, administrator, and political leaders to raise the awareness of US English hegemony. Technology companies should develop AI models in a way that mandate dialect fairness in AI output. It requires AI model to disclose their training data source. They may even need to fund open source AI model trained on non-US English corpora and subsidizes non-English content. I am concerned because I don't know how quickly artificial intelligence will engulf all other variety other than US English. Thank you.